Hi shiny lights. Ever wondered why you can't get psychic overnight or in 24 hours? In this video, I'm going to be breaking the myths about why those weekend workshops and those instant activations are a waste of time. And I'm going to be sharing a pretty scary story of one person that did go fast track and what happened to her. Okay, so you want to get psychic. You want to get psychic fast because it's a drive through life now, isn't it? Everyone's doing it 48 hours, 24 hours, all that kind of stuff. And let's face it, you're probably lazy and you want to do it in the shortest amount of time possible. Guess what? Hate to break it to you, but it just doesn't happen for psychic ability. And here's why. We kind of look at psychic ability like the slow cook method. We do it really slowly because we want to make sure that our lower chakras are opened and balanced and strong to be able to match the opening of the upper chakras and beyond. Makes sense, doesn't it? Because think back when we were a baby, when we were a toddler, we learned to walk by crawling first. And we stood up a couple of times, fell down, stood up a couple of times, fell down. And then our legs got stronger. Our base chakra, our lower chakras, our muscles got stronger to support us for when we took those steps. Well, same thing for psychic ability. And if we rush it, what will happen is it can topple over. We can fall over just like a toddler, except when we fall over, it's costly, it's embarrassing. We could end up in a loony bin. We could end up thousands of dollars in therapy. We could end up, not well because we tried to run before we could walk. Now, I know that's really annoying and I know you want the fast track, but in the time-honored way is gentle, 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 sitting in circle, developing, practicing, working with a mentor, doing the courses, doing the books, because every time we do, we grow. So here's my scary story. This is the bit you've been waiting for, okay? This was told to me by a teacher I had many, many years ago, and she had a development circle and a meditation circle, and I used to sit in it. And she told this story of a lady who came to her because she had had the big instant psychic opening by somebody. Somebody had given her the activation and she was not well. Now, I mean, really not well. And she was hearing voices and seeing things and all of this stuff was going on, and it was a bit out of control and it was destabilizing her. Her upper chakras had opened up super wide before her lower chakras, before she could stabilize, before she had the grounding and the strength to be able to manage it. Now, this can happen with people saying, I'll activate you, whatever that means anyway, I don't know. Or you can do it with substances like ayahuasca and certain other kind of pharmaceuticals, right, that can blow your head off. And that's great, but what do you do for the rest of your life when you've got all this going on and you don't know how to drive it? That's why those ceremonies are for initiation in very controlled circumstances, because we're dealing with psychic ability here. It's not something you do on a tourist trip. So back to my scary story. So what did my teacher do? She sat with her for about 6 months every week in meditation, just her and the teacher, and helped her grow her muscles, helped ground her, gave her the actual tools so she could drive it, and gradually it balanced out. She learned to connect to spirit the proper way, the time-honored traditional slow cook way, and eventually everything's sorted out. But that took 9 months. So that's just one scary story, but it illustrates why psychic ability is a slow cook. It's slow. Get your mentor, get your teacher, do it gradually, because every time we gain in an awareness or an ability in our spirit world, we also have to give that foundation. And that might mean working on some shadow stuff. And it's totally fine to take time out and do that. And when I work with my VIPs and people on the Psychic Connection package, I always say the psychic work, the personal work. The psychic work, the personal work, and you'll find that it's like that, layers, like in a matryoshka doll, because they've got to come hand in hand. That's why there's no fast track to psychic ability. And even though it's probably not what you wanted to hear, it is the truth. And if you're willing to put the work in, then I could be your next VIP mentor. There is the Psychic Connection package. It's a course going on. Or if you just want to ask me some questions, please do hit reply. I am there for you because I'm in there for the long haul and I'm there to hold your hand. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the little bell, subscribe, ding, get a little notification every time I publish a new video, and keep shining your light no matter what. Ciao. Blah, 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 learn. Oh, I just did a spoiler, didn't I?